Hello everybody, Perry in a nutshell here, and today I am playing Black Ops 2 Zombies. Yeah, you heard me right, Black Ops 2 Zombies. This is gonna be new. I think I'm gonna restart the channel, and it's just gonna be Black Ops 2. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Don't worry, there'll be occasionally vlogs and stuff, but for the most part, I think it's just gonna be Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, mostly zombies, and I'm just gonna talk about stuff in these videos. So, in this video today, I'm gonna be talking about what technique I use. So, as we can see here, I already have a hammer, and I opened the bar, so I'm going upstairs so I can start the process. As you can see, you need to buy it's quick revive is an essential to, and just in case you get down, so it's kind of important. As we can see, we got some double points here, and so basically I start out here, and so if it gets too crowded, as you can see in just a minute, I run and watch. You can see right now, basically what I'm doing is trying to kill all these zombies, and when it gets when there's too many zombies for me, watch, you'll see. I don't know what, I started talking so early, but yeah, so after that, then I will run to the Juggernog room, open up the door, get Juggernog, and then go by the hole in the wall there. And then if it gets too much for me, I'll jump out and then run back to the bar. So, yeah. Anyway, I quite enjoy this technique, and so it works out very great if I gotta be honest. So where this whole Black Ops 2 thing came in from, where I wanted to start it was because one day me and my cousins were playing this game, and we ended up playing all the maps: transit, town, and farm. And I guess we liked town a lot because it didn't have many places for the box to go. So if it got a teddy bear, you'd be like, oh, it's there, or it would be in the other spot. It just depends. Yeah. So as you can see here, I finished round 10. So I'm gonna start running to the Juggernog room. All right, here we are, running up to the Juggernog room. As we can see here, I have 5,000 points, so I'm just gonna get some Juggernog, which really helps out because we're gonna do a lot of running and getting in the lava and hits. So, anyway, after we did that, then we would always try to get to high rounds and stuff. So, we ended up liking the map, we used it a lot, blah, blah, blah. And then we always used to use this weird technique. So we would always camp out wherever the box was. It was not good. As you can see right here, I had to jump out and I had to run back so I could get that max ammo. It was worth it. And this audio was recorded after the film, so yeah, I was like, oh crap, because I was like, the Juggernog isn't working. Anyway, so me and my cousins, we ended up doing that technique and we died. Surprisingly, we got to round 18, which I'm seen doing. No, I get to 16 here with this technique. And I also like to hoard up the zombies, which I do in later rounds. But I like to start in round 10. Like, it's just easiest that way because, yeah, It's just easiest that way because I don't like going through all the lower rounds. But what really sucks is when the box don't give you nothing good. Like one time, I got a grenade launcher. I got what are those things called again? I'm not good with my guns. I got the green pistol and the dual green pistol, all in 3 tries, all 3 in a row. So yeah, I have to learn my gun names. So hope you guys are enjoying this commentary over my Black Ops 2 gameplay. So yeah, this is legit. This is me playing Black Ops. So yeah, you can see my skills. Anyway, so as I was saying, me and my cousins, we used to camp out by the box, and it would usually never work because, like, if the box were to move in the middle of a round, my youngest cousin, let's see, for identity reasons, we'll call him Trevor. So Trevor would jump out of the window, and he would start running to the other location. So yeah, he would jump out of the little window as I'm going up to right now. That thing. I don't know why I call it a window. It's just a little glass pane. I have a Pack-a-Punch the hammer, which the Pack-a-Punch hammer is really good. So usually when we would run, Trevor and let's see, what should we call my other cousin? Jack. So Trevor and Jack would sprint, and I'd be the last one out. Like, guys, what are you doing? And I'd run and chase them, and then usually Trevor would get down in the middle of the lava or somewhere in the middle. And let me mention, he goes out in the middle of the round, and so my cousin Jack, he would run out into the middle of the map. And then he would try to revive Trevor. And then, yeah, he would die. And then I'd be like, I'm sorry. I didn't, and I wasn't the one that told you to run halfway across the map to get a mystery box, which you already, let me let you know that you already have a ray gun and you have a Galil. What more do you need? What? So, I would just get frustrated like that. I don't have anger issues, but I would just be like, why? Why are you doing this, man? So yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. Talking about stuff with Call of Duty, COD gameplay in the background. So anyway, so if they were lucky enough if Jack was lucky enough to get up Trevor, and they would start running back to the location, then what would happen? 50% of the time, 90% of the time, is Trevor will get down. Guess what? Wait. Trevor will get down again. You guessed it. He get down again as he's running back. I'm spinning. Okay. Calm down. So, anyway, he would run back, get down, and then Jack would send me to get Trevor. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So, Trevor would die, and then he would... Wait, hold on. I had to cut there for a minute. Alright. So, he would die, and then Jack would send me out to go get him the second time. And I'd be like, okay. And then, what happens is, I get down because it's round 16 or something like that, and I'm running out in the middle of the map. And then Jack will risk his life. And I'm like, dude, I have Tombstone. And he's, nope. He comes out running in the middle of the map. And then he tries to revive me. He gets down. And there we are. Started from round 1 all the way to 18. Died. Thanks a lot, Jack. So, let's see, another Call of Duty story. Hold on. Alright, guys, I got another one. So, I remember my cousin Trevor, he would, he would have, like, better classes than, class, not glass. Classes than us. And like he would have, he would have a hammer and a ray gun, which back then was good, but now what's good is a pack a punch Galil and Mark and Sally. So back then, when that was good to us, we would be like, dude, you have the best class. So. And then there would be this times because what's it called? I know what it's called. Wait 1 second. No, I don't remember. The Russian roulette gun, the revolver. There you go. We called it the cowboy pistol, and so my cousin thought it was so good because like in the early rounds it's a one shot, one kill, but in the later rounds it's like. It takes a long time to reload. It's not that good. So, one time I remember we were like around at least 21, something like that.
21?
And, let me see if you could guess it. What would he do when he got the box and it gave him the quote-unquote cowboy pistol? Okay, I bet you guessed it right. He traded his Galil. Or, like, why do you do this? Why? And, what would usually happen after that? Not usually, but one time what happened was, me and my cousin Jack, we got down because Trevor left us. And we didn't have that good gun, so he left to the box, and we're like, and he finally agreed with me this time. He did not go with Trevor, but what happens this time? We get down, and Trevor has to help us. Why? Just why? And he has a hammer and a ray gun, a pack-a-punch ray gun. And, so, he's like, well, yeah, guys, you gotta try the box. And then my cousin Jack's like, you don't have to try the box. You've tried it enough. But you have a pack-a-punch ray gun. And then blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, yeah, I just need to see if I can get the Galil. And then he tries the box. And what does he get? The cowboy pistol! And then what does he do? He pulls out his hammer and trades it! I'm sorry, headphone users. I just raised you guys because that was completely cringe. So, anyway, let's think of another story. Let's see. Glitches. So we would always try to find glitches so we can be the best of the best. We could just be floating above the map, under the ground, something, shooting the zombies, racking up all the points without them touching us. So we could use anything, and then we could round infinity. Okay, so anyway, we would always try to do glitches, and yeah, it never worked. Let's see. I got another Call of Duty story, but it's not zombies. It still is Black Ops 2, but it's not zombies. So I remember the textures for the guns that you could buy and you unlock. I remember one time my cousin Jack was trying to delete a gun, so he pushed. Let's see, I'm playing on PlayStation right now, but we played on Xbox. He pushed X. So, but he meant to push X, but he accidentally pushed Y, I believe, and it brought him up to the menu with all the textures, and he's like, "Whoa, dudes, what's this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, dude, look at all those killers!" And he ended up selecting one, and we didn't know what they did. We didn't know if they were upgrades or anything. We went into the map. We played Hijack. That's my favorite map, honestly. And yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, dude!" And I was like, "Oh my god, bro! Look! Your gun has special colors!" Sorry, headphone users. Just, yeah. Anyway, we're like freaking out. And then me being the, I don't know what you call it. I ran to Travis as fast as I can and hit my head on the wall. And Jake ended up telling him. I mean, not Jake, Jack. I'm sorry. So, and then he was like, "Ooh, dudes!" And then every time we made a class, we would just put textures on it. And I remember one day, I woke up. It was summer of, I don't know, I forgot. Anyway, so we were like, I don't know why I said we were like, but Jack woke me up, and he was like, "Your dad's buying textures," and I was like, "Whoa!" I woke up, and then we bought, like, what was it? Bacon. We bought dragon. We bought another thing, and then the next couple of days, I saw my dad playing online, and he had a golden texture, and I was like, "Whoa, Dad, what is that?" And he was like, "Oh, like I forget. It's something if you use that gun enough, you get so many points." So anyway, that wraps up this story for today. So yeah, bye. See you guys.